Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, modded playthrough of Greece. We should be about to declare war on the Pheasant. Yeah, we have 2 days, so... And then it's all about to go down. Everything's about to fall apart. We want Benghazi. Alright. So we have a ton of entrenched units. So they are not attacking us, but I am going to say... We do have air superiority, actually. Let's check it. We're going to check our Special Operations Command, because we have about 2 weeks to actually get this war finished up. Alright. We're going to go ahead and activate. We'll see what happens. Looks like... they're... Oh, they did eliminate those units. Alright, well... They're moving tanks. We're going to go ahead and lock down everything we can, since they moved units out. Alright. Yeah, so they're moving... moving around, but... doesn't look like... they're ready for what we're going to be doing. About to get spicy is what I'm saying. Yeah, they're moving tanks to try and fill these gaps. They've moved tanks over here to this front. Alright. Like we've pushed them back. Did we cut the supply line? Not quite. If we manage to take this, we will. I guess we got enough airdrops in. Okay, so there's tons of oil here. Tons and tons of oil. We want. And then everything else is puppeted. That's what we want to see. So there's nothing available. We're going to confirm that. Okay. We lost 1 unit on that early landing. That stinks. It's unfortunate. But he did his job. He pulled a tank away. Allowed us to counterattack. Ooh, another air. Go ahead and hire her. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lower our spending back. That way we're back to positive income. And let's go ahead and get our border with Algeria lined up. Is there any reason other than pushing for Egypt that we need to take this? We can use it for training, but otherwise not really. We'll go ahead and grant them a bailout so that they're not accruing like a ton of debt. And let's go ahead and bump up the rest of the Tunisian annexation. Get these radar stations on lock. Alright, cool. Recruits. I'm gonna go ahead and add one more airborne. We'll get those early. And then I'm gonna send them all back to this airbase here, I think actually is where this is where we based out of, right? Yeah, so everyone's going back to that port. Alright. It'll be a while. That's a long walk. And we have 20 infantry units. We're gonna have to be on the whole way. We're gonna have a border. There's really nothing else we could do there. We don't have any supply lines. We're gonna have to build that out. Airborne units. I mean, they're really well defended. I was like, you just look at it objectively, they have pretty good defenses. Alright, since we don't have the political power right now, I am gonna bump up our factory production. And let's just get our economy on full speed. Do we have any missing equipment? Heavy lift aircraft? I mean, we just did the baseline research. So once we get these air-to-air missiles, I'm gonna work on heavy lift craft, Gen 3s. That'll function for our purposes. We're not doing any like crazy long-range strikes like the North Korea playthrough. And I'm gonna bump speed up a little bit. Yeah, we want this frame as fast as possible. Yeah, so they're able to stack more units, better units, probably. We don't even have any attack choppers yet to combine with this. So we're just gonna sit. Well, I guess I could bump. Is there anything we're short equipment on? I'll just put one more in weapons. We can stack more assault rifles. I look, I can't see our resources, which is the most frustrating thing ever. Um, Steel and precious metals are what we have an abundance of. Light metals, we just can't spend anymore willy nilly. Yeah, I definitely want rocket pods and then heavy anti tank guided missiles in the quad. Layout there. That's probably the best. We are making money now. We do not have manpower, of course. But we have enough money we can invest in Saudi Arabia. We're going to do that. Keep bumping our foreign investment up every chance we get. Yeah, we're almost getting $1 billion from foreign investment now. Who is this? Malta? No faction. Hmm. Honestly, it'd be a good little air base to get that. That would be like actually beneficial. Oh, we should get another research slot, right? Yeah, we passed that $2 trillion mark pretty handily. And Tunisia is about to be integrated into the Greek uh territories, I'm gonna say right now. I don't know what country that is. Did I leave some pheasant? Oh yeah, I did to integrate. That's right. Yeah, we'll give them money so that we can keep the economic boom going. I almost had like an aneurysm though, seeing like Benghazi and all these other territories still pheasant. I guess this gives me a border with Chad and Niger soon. Chad I already have a border with. Chad does have more oil. And Niger just gives me good access to Nigeria. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and click around and look for population. Like which territories. 3,000. These are really small. This is 1.8 million though. That's 4. There's a lot of people here. This taking Chad just for the pop would be worth it. Yeah, because we're at 95%. We would be able to actually have a relatively okay population. All right, let's get this guy in Algeria. Oh, that's a joke, right? We need the pop. We definitely need the population. So I am mistaken. We are apparently going straight down south. Who owns this? No, we're not doing any of that dumbness. That would be stupid of us. Alright. This is not a war we're going to be able to win. They're vastly superior to us there. This, though, this we could win. Like, this is definitely something we can win. Go ahead and build that up. That's a joke, right? Like, they're punking me that that is their military and they have that many people. Oh yeah, we definitely have supply issues. May 4th. Not the best, but it's doable. Yeah, because we're just gonna attack out here. And then I have 24. These are 2016s. Those are 2008s. What are we doing, guys? What do you mean you can't get over there? Go ahead and get heart attack. That's gonna help out immensely. Uh oh. I don't have a commander? How does not have a commander, man? Like, how would that even be happening? If they're entrenching, they should be able to. There we go. All right, cool. I'm reading that right. He can have 12 divisions in his army group, one of which is a commander that can have 56 in his army. That is insanely large of a group. Navy, we're making destroyers. We've acquired a couple corvettes. And April 28th. So March, April. So 1 month, we get a rail line done. Yeah, so we already connected those, and now we're just working our way to the back. So it looks like they integrated perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm thinking we go for Bulgaria. They only have a small air force. Their infantry units are about is equivalent to ours. So they do have mechanized forces. Yeah, I'm thinking we go for this very soon. I'll send our European Command Army back up there, and then I'm going to make an Africa Command one. We get a factory in May. Yeah, so we're getting all the good stuff soon. Heavy lift and mounted ATGMs. Thought I had a spare. Oh, yeah, I used it on guns. Drop that back down. Probably have to drop the AA as well. And we got that research slot. What do we have available? Get that done. France. They want to build a civilian industry. That's honestly really hard to turn down. We're going to decline it though. Oh, there is another one. Go ahead and bump that in. We do have a free factory now for that heavy lift craft. Oh, that's in a year though. Bump back up AA. The pheasant. Oh, this is a struggle. $22 billion. Let's do some more investment. I don't have enough to do any more than that, so we'll just leave that alone. And here we are. Finishing up a rail line right now. Yeah, we're going to be able to make some moves into Central Africa. Oh, not supply. Yeah, there's oil. A lot of oil. We can get more steel, light metals, and rubber. And then a ton with Nigeria. '27th, so one more day. Cool. So that finishes a rail line out there. It does not give us supplies, though. That'll happen in July, so 3 months. Well, what is that? May, June, yes, 3 months. You got Tunisia over here actually fighting back on autonomy. I bet they're actually reducing what we've are fighting. They're increasing their autonomy. We need to keep reducing that. And let's see if we can invest in Egypt. Yeah, we'll just throw some money over there. Got a good rail line. Could build another one though. For redundancy. This is a huge choke point. It'd be good to have a second and a connector. All right. I may bump. Yeah, let's check our EU standing. Has not recently retired. This would give us. It just gives us political power gain. I think we can make. We're gonna make Greece One of the largest population centers of the EU. Like, no one knows what we're doing in Africa. You can't tell. We're just in the middle of the Sahara Desert doing our own thing. We're just chilling back here. No one needs to worry about it. Not concerning for anyone. Yeah, here we go. That'll finish in July. This will finish also the 30th. Honestly, that would be pretty cool. Doesn't give you political power bonuses though. All right, let's bump up the speed. And we got plenty of power still. Afghan Taliban burns fuel tankers. This is still. This is not unified on either side. That's crazy. There's a NATO Afghanistan and a not. And then there's a Pakistan problem. July. We're still in June. It's a month away. Oh, and I'm out of time. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and slow it down and do the review. Are we on the front page yet so I can not seek everything out? No, we're not. But we are down here. 2,177 billion dollars, aka $2.1 trillion in GDP as we get our helicopter engines. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Territory, I guess, would be cool. Let's look at subjects. Where are we? Oh, we're one of the top sized nations in the world. Now we are larger than Germany and Spain. The giant Austro-Hungarian Visegrad state Poland combination is quite large. It's actually only one territory smaller than ours. Oh, I didn't mean to close that yet. I wanted to go to factories as we start producing industry now. We're gonna start our ramp up. What? We're at 43. We're sitting right below Australia, which is quite far. We're about halfway from like the third tier. Led by Japan, Turkey, Japan, and Argentina. So we got a lot of growth we need to do. We can get that done. It's not going to be too hard. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode.